Hello there, today we're at the crypt of St Mary's Brewery and we're going to be brewing an Imperial Stout. It's a great little recipe. Going to be using 2 mashes today and an awful lot of roasty malts. As it's such a strong beer, we're going to try and extract an awful lot of sugars, so we need to do 2 mashes, and we're going to do that side by side and get all those sugars, but we're only going to use the first runnings, the strongest part of the wort, and then combine that into one beer. It's looking good so far. It's going to get pretty stiff because it's going to fill up. Ideally we're going to need another 5 litres of water in here. I'm just hydrating the malt, just trying to get all of it into the liquid, and then we'll check our temperature, see where we're at, add a bit more water probably, because this much malt in that much water is going to drop the temperature probably a bit lower than we want it to. Aiming for around 65-ish. So the starting gravity of the beer will be about 100. The mash is done. It's been there for just about an hour. I've done a little recirculation, and what we can do now is take off the first runnings, the strongest sugary wort out of the mash tun, and stick it in our kettle.
Lovely colour.
We've got a really good extraction rate in the kettle, so we've got a gravity of 90, which is really good, but we want it to be a little bit higher. So what you'll find is most people doing Imperial Stouts will add a little bit of extract, which is what we're going to do, just to bump up a few more points, because we want a really good sort of 10%, 11% brew out of this. Nice and steady. So we're dissolving sugar in sugar. Takes a while. So the boil is just coming up, it's just starting there, and we're just going for 1 hop addition today, 60 minutes, Magnum pellets, my go-to bittering, and that's all we want, it's just nice bittering. So we've got potential 11% ABV beer, we're going to have that ridiculous sweetness that will cause, need to balance that with some bitterness, so we're going to go for about 50 grams in the 35 litre batch, around about 50 IBU, so nice bitterness to counteract the huge sweetness which will be in there, and you have a really nice roasty, bitter, coffee lovers beer. It's gonna be nice. I'll turn the boil off now, just because these hops can have quite a high surface area, and when you put it in a hot liquid, it can boil over. So we had 90. I'm going to see my calculations are correct. We're going up with 100. Hang on. Yeah, just resting at 11.